Well, howdy folks, it's Vern, and welcome back to Rimworld. In between episodes, I went ahead and laid out something a little different. I decided I'd just make a corridor all the way back to the base, that way if we get raided while they're out here, it's not that big a deal. I'm gonna run some power conduits this way in order to power it, because we do have a little bit of excess currently. But we have a bit of a problem. Udo had that ambrosia binge break at the end of last episode, and now he's addicted. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep enough ambrosia to keep him... Oh, got some slag chunks here. I don't know if we'll be able to keep enough ambrosia around to keep him from just totally having massive issues with that, but we're going to try. I also noticed that Key is in a very bad mood, but that's because of their idoligion. We do actually have enough people for that one that we could set them up as their own separate idoligion for now. Actually, I think I will do that. I don't know how hard it'll be to convert them once we do that. But, really, these are some bad knockdowns here for someone who's not super great to be around anyway. So I think once they wake up, I'm going to assign this one the technologist role. Yeah, technologist. Oh, let's see. Do either of the other two have the crafting and intellectual for that? Who was it? Yukio and Dalton. Dalton, what do you have? Nope. Yukio. Construction. So she could take one of the roles. It might make them a little happier. Why are they so much happier? Oh, catharsis. And everybody's starting to wake up. So, let's do it. Let's go ahead and assign Key the technologist role. Begin. I'll have to build a separate temple for them if we plan to keep them around as this idoligion. It's kind of neat. Little effect there. Who's Major Breakwist? Well, hopefully this will help. Udo's still going around on his ambrosia binge. How much of that do we have? 12. Okay then. That should help Key. Let's see. Yukio, can you get any of them? Oh, you can. Let's see. Oh, but it disables just about everything. What do I have you set to do? Growing. Guess I could bump them up to construction. Will that disable? Let's see. Ah. Disabled. Growing. I can't risk it. I need more people tending the fields right now. Travelers are coming by. Oh, okay, hey. Udo's been calmed down. Good, so he'll return back to his room and then get back to work. Where are our travelers? Ah, there they are. Have anything to trade? Nope. Okay. Also went ahead and planted some roses just to make it look a little prettier for the folks as they're walking around out here. Really don't know if we're going to have enough for all of this, but we're about to find out. Yeah, I should probably go ahead and unpause that job, just so we can get that kicked off. Well, Darcy did come down with an infection in between things, but I think she'll be okay. Anyway, we'll let them do their thing for a little bit and see what happens. Well, there's our biosculpting completed. Let's see, what can we do next? Biofuel refining is definitely not something we really need. Ooh, mutagenic plants. Ooh, but prosthetics would be nice right now. Ah, this is only 80. Maybe we'll get it again. So I went ahead and decided to give these other folks a little bit of a temple. I'm converting what's going to be our cooling station temporarily to a temple for these folks because they just kept getting angrier and angrier. Key actually went on an ambrosia binge to take up even more of our ambrosia, so we're down to 9 for Udo, unfortunately. But should be able to fix that okay. We're just about to get our corridor set up down here. Hopefully they'll move the drill at some point, but I want them to finish the walls first. That way, if we do get a raid, we can prevent them from getting killed. Alright, and with that, there's our mutagenic plants. So let's see, what do we got this time? Let's re-roll. Solar panels. That would be nice. Oh, let's just go with that. Basic reconstruction. Solar panels would be nice, but once we get this up and going, it's not really needed, and all we really need to do that is steel. Which, once this little corridor is finished out, should be just fine with. Well, looks like 82% is enough for people to start swimming. Dove was our first person to give swimming a try in our new pool. That's nice. Another bit of recreation for... Oh, there goes Partridge. Very nice. At least it's actually being used... Uh-oh. Grizzly bear... Oh. Yeah, I'd set these two outside to release them. But I forgot about them. Whoops. Go get back inside the door. Quickly. Quickly. Key, shoot that bear. Uh-oh. I gave Key the... Yeah, I did. Is anybody else close? Hey, you three, come here. Quickly, we must save the pangolin. Alright, looks like the bear has decided to go on its own way. Okay, never mind. Go back to what y'all were doing. Is it gonna make it? It should. I'll keep an eye on it just in case. We were able to finally finish off the corridor here. And we got power ran all the way up here, which is nice. Where'd that pangolin go? There it is. Gotta keep an eye on you. Also decided to build out the wall a little bit more over here so I can expand the garden into this section. I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 more apartments on this side because we have 2 people sleeping in our little temporary barracks area. Are you gonna go down at any point? I've also started on the Pawnmorpher facility, lack of a better term for it, where we're going to put the benches and all the fun little bits and pieces of that mod over here underneath a mountain. Hey, Alex, come here. Tend to the pangolin. It doesn't really need medicine for you to do that, but do it anyway. Did get this all boxed in, covered up, and I gave Key some of her required, her cape and cap. They're doing a little bit better on moods, but still no artificial body parts. Can't really help with that unless we yank their leg off. Diverse thoughts, can't help with that. We're working on the form, and I don't want to spend the supercharger materials just to keep them happy until I can convert them. Ellis has been going around trying to convert other folks too, but we've been whittling him away as well. Hopefully, we'll get that taken care of before too much longer. And Kemet here is leaving in 2.5 days. So, all in all, we're running kind of smooth. Haven't had too much happen just yet. How you doing? Okay, yeah, you're gonna be fine. So hopefully, once we get all this mined out, Yukio here will run up here and start getting us a decent amount of steel. We've been smelting down all the steel slag I found on the map. That's why we're at what we have, as well as finishing off the power conduits up here. So, Giant Pangolin is no longer incapable of walking. Good, good. And there's our basic reconstruction complete. So let's see what we got now. Deep wells, greenhouse controller. Not super familiar with that. None of these are really super exciting though. So let's go ahead and go. Let's go with the industrial scale pumps. That'll definitely solve all of our water issues eventually. Something else that happened a minute ago was we have... Where is she? There she is. We have a doe that's self-tamed. And her and our buck here have already been getting along fairly well, I should say. So it looks like we're raising some deer. Which is not terrible. I don't know if you've ever been around deer in real life, but when they're nice, they're nice. Very soft. Anyway, let's go ahead and do that. I was making sure there was no overhead mountain here for worrying about the insects. That's why this is going to stay for now. We do have in here, I believe it's in production? Yes, a mountain miner, which will allow us to remove the overhead mountain here. The only problem is, as you can see, 400 steel, 50 plasteel, and 20 components. Takes a little bit of materials to do that. That's why I like this mod. It makes it so it is possible to do it, but it's extremely expensive. Hey, Yukio's over here getting us our first little bit of steel. Nice. That should help out quite a bit with everything else. And Hillary is working on sculptures. The industrial form for keying them. Yudo, are you ready to convert again? Nope. What about our ritual? No, not just yet. Okay. We also got this done. So let's go ahead and deconstruct out to there. So do that one. Oh, I never went through and plowed that dirt. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Since we're going to need to do that over here anyway. And we could always remove that if we decide to change things up a little bit. Although right now our food is doing pretty good, but every time I say that we tend to have an issue with people joining and then just taking up all of our food really quickly. But this ought to work. And like I say, we'll put some of the mutagenic plants down here once all this is tilled up and I have time to set everything down. Well, looks like our raid is here. They're coming in drop pods. They're attacking immediately too. Okay, what are we looking at here? Oof, they've actually got weaponry this time. Hopefully they're going to go towards our defensive corridor. Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, everybody, defensive positions please. That looks like Key, Ellis. These two don't have defensive positions. Let's draft them up and have them come over here. We're missing somebody here. Skunk, why are you there? Go over there. Well, we've taken out 2 so far. Oh. Well, never mind. Y'all go back about your business. Actually, since we had to wake... No, we didn't wake Alex up. That's alright. Let's see what weapons they gave us here. Ooh! Dang, Yudo. It was a heck of a shot. Straight through the heart. Oh, we did get a nice heavy SMG, though. Hey, Key, come here. I want you to equip this instead of that incendiary launcher. It might be a little bit more useful. Go ahead and allow all that. Dalton's hiding in his room because he wants a supercharger. Sorry, Dalton. I can't really help you with that right now. Did go ahead and set up our KO bulb growing zone here. We'll go ahead and, yeah, we'll just let them do their thing. Eventually, I'll have a little separate freezer right over here for these things. Since we have this completed, let's go ahead and get it set up a little bit here. Throw down a few lights. And then we'll also need to run this power cord down along like so. We'll just go ahead and run it up there too. Well, we'll do this also. That way these lines don't have to cross across there. We have to see them all the time. Once that gets built out, well, let's go ahead and just lay stuff out, shall we? Genetics. The actual lab itself we'll put right there. That way it's got nice light. And we'll set up... I might mine out some more of the mountain here to add in our cold storage for KO bulb stuff, because we don't really need that stuff in our regular fridge. Can these baskets hold that? They can. Okay, that'll make this a little bit easier. So, yeah. Let me lay that out real quick. Something like that should work. Go ahead and move this door over here. We'll seal it off. One cooler should be able to keep everything in here fairly cool. And we'll set up a stockpile there to just throw down, well, basically anything related to mutagenics, including our rifle over here. That way we don't have another Connor and Hillary incident. Hunting worksite. Not too far. What's this? Oh, the faction defense. Yeah, I'm still not ready to start heading out into the world just yet. We can start making our flak stuff. We just don't have the components necessarily to do that. And our steel is being a little slow coming in, but at least we have a steady supply now. Quest available, a vast structure. Oh, I really don't like doing these. Is there anything worth it? Ooh. Glitter World Medicine is tempting, but not tempting enough. Dove wants a look change. Actually, is everyone awake? Everyone but Alex. Alright. Once Alex wakes up, I think I'll have us a party, because lots of folks' moods are kind of low, and the party will help with that. So, Dove, go change your look anytime you want. I don't care what you change it to. How are we looking with this? 7 days. Udo, are you ready? Yep. Ellis, where are you hiding at? Udo? Convert Ellis. It's not going to work, I don't think. Yeah. But can't hurt. Knock him down just a little bit more, and then in 7 days, should be able to kick him on over. And poor Hillary with her little bird fingers here. Manipulation is so terrible, it takes her forever to do anything. But hopefully, once we get this built, we won't have to worry about that anymore. Oh wow, they mined that out pretty quick. Go ahead and have them haul those out of there. And bump this down to freezing. There we go. We'll just do it there. Shuttles arrived. Perfect. Jump in there so we can leave, or so you can leave. 16, what do we got set here? There we go. That'll work. And quest complete. Dove, don't hit our traps. Oh. Probably allow that. Why have we not rebuilt the doors over here? Oh, Alex is awake. Let's try this one. Everybody should be happy with it. Okay. That's different than ours. Come on, Shorty, get over here. Come join the party. Did everyone make it? Everyone but Dove. Come on, Dove. You can make it. There you go. Oh, and we have a Wanderer join. I don't really want anybody else, but I can't turn people away. Jesse, how are we looking? 41 years old. Decent fighter. Might have our melee person finally. Body modder, sickly. But they're a doctor, so they can heal themselves. That's good. Ellis is over there practicing with his gun. Not terrible. Alright, well that was effective. Now I'm going to have to throw down another little apartment. Unless we can get some folks to start liking each other enough to move in together. But that seems to have slowed down quite a bit. How's Udo doing with Cass being gone still? Another 12 days. And ambrosia withdrawals, because we're out, of course. Oh well, that's going to probably become an issue in a bit. Jessie now has our Persona sword bonded to her. So, looks like that's going to be all she's using for a little while. But that's alright. Went ahead and had them start planting some glowvine as well. Since the last time I played, that's a little different. So, see how that turns out. We did go ahead and get this done so we can finally queue up some reverters. Let's make sure we always have 5 of these in stock. Actually, you know what? Not even pause. Just make sure we have 5 of them all the time. What can we do here? Make slurry from mutagen, from mechanites. Okay, what else can we do? Make antigen, alright. Accelerators, stabilizers, Utaserums. What does this do? Mechanites and animal DNA causes random mutations. Use with caution. Yeah, not right now. Maybe for some prisoners. Intellibooster. What does this do? Transform pill. Contains cocktail for repair mechanites. Sapience boosting. Okay. Brings people back to intelligence. Okay, that makes sense. Alright. So what do we need for this? We're going to need neutroamine, mutanite. We've got to get the centrifuge to get that. Some antigens and some mutapil stabilizers. So let's go ahead and make sure. What do we need for this? Antigens and neutroamine. Okay. Let's make sure we have 10 in stock and unpause at 5. That works for me. I don't really see us needing accelerators right now. We'll get into all of that a little bit later on. Go ahead and throw these in here. And just have them do this forever. That way, we'll keep a nice big stock of that. In fact, let's go and get us some tall shelves in here. Just for that stuff. That'll work. I'll also put a stockpiles of them. Here, let's get rid of that door out there. It's not needed. But yeah, everybody seems to be doing okay. We got some visitors walking through. We're slowly but surely getting steel knocked out here. Drifter wishes for resources. What do they need? Yeah, they're wanting 340 silver for a kidnapped friend. Let's see, do we have it? I think we can oblige that. Where they at? Over here. As soon as they let us, we'll just send, Hey, Alex, why don't you come over here and do this? You're just stone cutting at the moment. Oh, we got some more pangolins. I did notice that our one giant pangolin here, he lost his paw. So I don't really feel right releasing him into the wild, so let's just stick with the pattern here. He's a male, so he's now Zell. We'll keep Zell around, too. And that should be alright. Looks like we can go ahead and finally got all this constructed. Ignore that, I was just measuring stuff out there. And we got our walls done, or our conduit done, so I can put this here, so we don't have to worry about bugs. So that's the last thing we need in this rather expensive room that's going to end up being here, is a bunch of bugs tearing everything up. Well, that's not good. Gonna get a little cold on us. It's already September. We've got plenty of food in storage, so I'm not super worried about that, but our KO bulbs have not had a chance to actually do anything just yet. Which kind of stinks. Oh, look at the potatoes. Look at all this stuff getting just about to ruin. Oh, what are you doing? Get all that hauled. There's plenty of room in there to put stuff. But I don't want to hear it. You know what? I'm going to go ahead. I went ahead and put a orbital trade beacon in here. That way, if we do happen to have a surplus of stuff, we'll have somewhere we can put it. I'll throw a light in there as well. Just in case. I should probably swap out the floors and add this to the cleaning area, shouldn't I? At least do this part. Don't really have the steel, because I'd like to just put tiles down in there, but I don't really have the steel for it. Ah, finally we finished the industrial form. Way to go, Hillary. Let's go ahead and get that installed. That was a donkey. Put that right there. We should be getting fairly close. No, we're still a little ways away. We had exotic goods trader. I gave him some of our young horses and all our chicks to get some glitter world medicine out of them. I also got something. Oh, some plasteel. That's what it was. It was glitter world medicine and plasteel out of them with some components as well. Yeah, we're up to 19 at the moment. Hopefully we'll knock out this research before too long. That way we can get into our more advanced crafting, i.e. fabrication, because that's definitely needed. Hunters passing by. Okay, that's fine. What do you mean no storage space? Just throw it on the ground in here. Did I take the food off? Oh. There. Now you have storage space. Maybe that's why they weren't hauling it to begin with. It's already down to negative 9C. Oh, shoot. I forgot. I just didn't do the heaters back. Heats room, hot water from boilers. You know, what does it require to make this? Just steel, whereas our regular heaters require a component. For now, I'm just going to throw these in here. Because I'll figure out how that other thing works later. We need some heat in here urgently. Oh, what am I going to do about these rooms? Oh, can't block the basin. Can't block the toilet. Can't really do anything about heat for them right now. But hopefully Mooney can get those built out pretty quick. We don't even have a heater in here right now. In that case, it's gonna toss a couple campfires in these wooden floored rooms. I don't see any problem with that. I don't see where anything would go wrong with that. It all looks perfectly safe to me. Yeah, that's probably going to bite me later. Anyway, I'll go through and see if we can't get these built up in between episodes. Mooney's already working on several of them. It's probably going to require a couple more of these generators too, which is not good, but something we can handle. But anyway, I hope you all liked this episode, since we've now got our steel at least started. Got a couple of research knocked out. Our little mutagenic lab is going pretty well as our first crop is at least planted. It's going to take a little while. Workers needing help. He wants to come join us. We just lost a guy. What? They're allies with us. Alright. Welcome, Jordy. Anyway, hope y'all enjoy it. And until next time. Alright, thanks again for watching, folks. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did like it, go ahead and hit that like button for me. And if you want to see more, go ahead and hit subscribe. Also, any comments, suggestions, critiques, anything are welcome in the comment section below. Until next time.